Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. Hope you're doing well. And today we're going to be talking about something a little bit serious. This is something that's actually pretty personal to me, and I really feel for Jacksepticeye going through this whole situation. I feel like death as a concept is something that, we obviously fear as a human race. It's something that is really common and happens to literally everything that's alive on Earth. But thinking about it, obviously it's a terrible thing, and it's something that you don't want to befall upon anybody, especially not your family, and especially not your immediate family like your father, or either one of your parents for that matter. Now, a lot of you may know who Jacksepticeye is, but he's a really popular YouTuber. He's generally known as a very happy person, but obviously with him being a person, off the camera he lives a normal life with friends and family and things like that. He obviously goes through the human experience, and recently his father just passed, which is something that, you never think that could ever happen, especially not in the moment that it does happen and you find out the news. It's really hard to take in, and it's a really hard thing to get over if you ever do end up getting over it. So you might be asking, why on earth do I think that this situation is horrible besides the obvious? Well, it's because of a video that he posted 5 months ago, basically just detailing and explaining where he's been and, why he's been gone, titled Loss. The video received a ton of support from Jack's fans and fans from basically all over YouTube, but there are some very special individuals who are absolutely terrible, and they just make memes and jokes about it. And it's kind of expected because he's on the internet and Jack is such a popular figure. You're gonna have a lot of bad apples that just absolutely just try to ruin everybody's day and try to bring Jack down as a creator. But we're gonna be taking a look at one individual in particular who just posted a video yesterday titled Why Jacksepticeye's Dad Should Have Died and Why He's Burning in Hell. Now, I'm just gonna go out and say this: the person who made this specific video is most likely doing this for attention. I don't know if he actually thinks like this or not, but I know damn well that if this happened to him, he wouldn't want thousands of people making memes about it and just laughing at him because he's sad. I mean, nobody really wants that when they're going through something so hard. I mean, one of the hardest times in my life was when my dad passed away. I was about 7 when he died, so seeing that at a young age, it just really changed me as a person. I started to be more secluded and not really myself, I guess. My dad was really someone who was special to me, and it's still something that I struggle with today. It's hard when you see your friends with their families, their moms and their dads, and then you realize you're never gonna have that again. I honestly can't begin to tell you how many times I've literally thought that exact situation. Me and my dad actually bonded over Transformers and superheroes, so you bet whenever the Avengers movie came out and my dad wasn't there to take me, I was sad. I was sad every time I was in that movie theater looking at an Avengers movie, knowing that we would have bonded over Iron Man and Hulk. And so when I see shit like this, it just pisses me off, honestly. And I could imagine that Jack's life, now that his dad is gone, is probably even harder because he grew up with his dad. He had more time with his dad than I did. So it's that much more painful when you see memes and jokes about this whole situation. It's just a real shame, to be honest with you. And so Jack actually ended up responding to this on TikTok, or at least this is where the video is from. So I'm going to play that right here.
Any of you who posted memes about it and posted negative stuff about it, you are absolute scum, and I fucking hate you because you made something that was hard so much harder to go through. And being a person of influence online, it's sort of hard to avoid a lot of things. And it's hard to go through something like this knowing that so many people are around and so many people know who you are and so many people want information and so many prying eyes on things. But thankfully, most people were very kind and very sincere and genuine about it.
So I know on this channel we like to have fun and stuff. We like to joke around about certain topics and things like that, but I know that the past 2 videos have been kind of serious because they were about serious situations, but I just had to make a video on this. This is just out of hand at this point, and it has been for the last couple of months. Like Jack said, it's hard to go through this knowing that there's so many prying eyes and people who want to know what's going on, why you're missing, and then at the same time he might have felt like he had to address all his millions of subscribers and actually tell them what's going on while also dealing with funerals and a whole bunch of stuff that life just threw at him at once. And then here comes some douchebags on Twitter and in the comments on YouTube just making memes and talking about him like that, either for attention or for some other underlying purpose that they had. I think honestly it takes a lot of courage to even announce something as personal as private as this to the public, and then while some of them are making fun of you, you just actually address them and then give them some light of day, whereas many people wouldn't do that and, you know, give them a piece of your mind. I think it takes a lot of courage, and it shows that Jack is hurting. So now let's get into the guy who thought that it would be funny to make a video on Jacksepticeye's dad and why he thinks that he should burn in hell.
Video. Today I'm gonna be talking about Jacksepticeye's dad and why he deserved to die. Guys, okay, so if you guys didn't know, Jacksepticeye's dad died recently. I'm gonna be doing a Jacksepticeye 3 a.m. challenge. I've already did it on the channel, but check out that video. It's in my video. Okay, anyways, so the reason why I think Jacksepticeye's dad, leave a comment below if you think this video is helpful. The reason why I think Jacksepticeye's dad deserved to die is because he made fun of this guy named George Floyd. And if you didn't know, Jacksepticeye's dad was a racist. Same with Jacksepticeye. People aren't talking about it. You guys have to spread the news because
Okay, there's so many things to go over and point out in this video, but we're gonna start off with that stupid ass wall. How the hell do you even get a hole that big in your room anyways? That looks like a glory hole gone wrong. I honestly just don't understand how anybody could ever laugh at something like this, and you can tell he's laughing throughout the entire video. And yes, I checked, he actually did a 3 a.m. video on Jacksepticeye's dad. I honestly can't really think of any reason why he would want to take part in the worst video topic on YouTube. Like, it was always dumb to me why people would ever call dead people at 3 a.m. I guess the reason why he did it was for attention. And yeah, you did get some attention, but damn, that dislike button ain't helping your case, buddy. So then he brings up the reason why he thinks Jacksepticeye's dad deserved to die, and that's simply because he was a racist who didn't like George Floyd. Like, dude, I don't get it. Was that supposed to be funny or a joke or something like that? I don't even think anybody would laugh at that if he were trying to be funny. And throughout the video, you'll notice this. He never actually pulls up anything on Jacksepticeye's dad actually being racist, so we have no way of knowing if it's actually true or not. Even if it was true, still have some respect. I don't think you should be talking about anybody's dad in that musty ass room. I mean, you look like the type that has a dad that lines his children up for cigar burns in the morning. To be honest with you, that's probably who put the hole in your wall in the first place. I honestly thought all those George Floyd memes were over, and it's just kind of old, and it was never funny to begin with. So for him to just bring two unrelated subjects together for some horrible ass joke, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
Is literally racist. Guys, if you didn't know, Jacksepticeye's dad got exposed for racism back in the day, and then Jacksepticeye copyright striked all the videos talking about how he's racist. I'll link some videos in the description, but yeah, basically he was exposed for being racist. Guys, this is so messed up because Jacksepticeye is one of the greatest YouTubers, which I thought, but now he isn't. Jacksepticeye's dad was literally a racist. There's literally proof of it. The reason why all of these people are saying that Jacksepticeye's dad deserved it is because he was a
Alright, well, you kind of get the point now. Everything that's going on right now with Twitter and YouTube, especially this video in particular, is just awful. It's wrong. It shouldn't be happening at all. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up right there, guys. If you're new to the channel by any chance and you're watching this video right now, I'm sorry this had to be our introduction, I guess. This is a pretty sad topic. I promise it's not always like this on the channel, and we have a lot of fun here on the channel. We look at a lot of stuff. So the next video we have coming up is actually going to be pretty funny, and I wouldn't want you to miss it. So if you do feel like doing it, hit the subscribe button. I would very much appreciate it. Now with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Sub up, stay safe, and peace.